I've given myself 3 minutes to teach you guys how to play Among Us, and the timer starts now. Okay, so the game is really simple. You're going to start out as either a crewmate or an imposter, and you can't choose to be either one. The game decides for you. Now, 90% of the time that you're going to be playing the game, you're going to be known as a crewmate, and your goal as a crewmate, the way that you win is either you're going to be doing your tasks and finishing all of them along with the rest of your crewmates, or you're going to find the imposter and eject him out of the ship. But the small 10% of the time that you're going to be playing, you're going to be known as the imposter. Now, there are 3 ways to win as the imposter. The first one is you could go ahead and just kill all the crewmates, which is pretty difficult to do. The other way that you can win is you can trick everybody on the ship into thinking that somebody else is the imposter, even though they're innocent. And if you're able to successfully do that enough, then there won't be enough crewmates to have you voted out. And the last way that you can win as an imposter is to call a critical sabotage and make it to where the crewmates can't stop it. And the 2 examples of this is if you're on the main map called the Skeld, you've got 2 sabotages that you can call. When you call either one of those sabotages, the crewmates only have a certain amount of time to respond, and after that time is up, then basically the ship is done for and the imposter wins. You'll have access to the map right here, and in the beginning stages of learning the game, this is going to be super important to you. You're going to need to know your locations, and you're going to need to get familiar with the map, because not only are people going to be asking you where you are, they're also going to be stating where the body was found. And the quicker that you learn the map, the quicker you'll actually become better at the game. And so this map is also going to tell you where you are as far as your location. You can see here my little yellow guys just running around, and you can see exactly where I'm at. But this map is also helpful in the sense that it can help you find exactly where your tasks are if you follow the little exclamation points right here. When you come to a room, each one of your tasks is going to be highlighted in yellow. As soon as you get up to it, you can press use, and then you can do whatever the task prompts you to do. Now, as the imposter, you also have access to another map called the Sabotage Map, where any of the buttons here with the X's on them closes a door, and it'll prevent other people from going through it for a specific amount of time. In the same exact map, you're also going to have the critical sabotage that you can do. So like I said, you have reactor, O2. Now you also have a sabotage here in electrical and another one in communications. When you use communications, it blocks the taskbar on the top left. When you do the electrical sabotage, it turns off all the lights for the crewmates, and it makes their vision very small. Now there are 2 ways that you can basically stop the game. The first one is if you come across a dead body and hit the report button over here on the right. And the other way that you can pause the game is if you basically run up over here to the emergency meeting and click the emergency meeting button. Now when you do this, players can either vote for whoever they think is the imposter, or they can skip a vote. Now on the top right of this prompt, you'll have a space where everybody can talk, and the game goes off of a majority vote. So if multiple people vote for a skip, say in this instance, they're gonna skip the vote. Nobody has to be ejected when that happens. But if the majority vote were to go to somebody in specific, then that person would be ejected. And hopefully you're not one of the ones ejected. Keep in mind, if you are ejected or killed, you can still fly around as a ghost and complete your task. But just keep in mind that whenever you type in chat, no one's gonna hear you. If this video helped you, give it a like down below and consider subscribing. I've got a bunch more Among Us content that I'm gonna be putting out over the next few weeks, and I wouldn't want you to miss it.
I didn't see it at the end. Oh, come here! Oh! Step out of my fucking ball. Oh no. Oh, she catapulted right on my fucking ball. Oh.